Welcome back to where football is religion. It is Nevada Smiths in the Big Apple, New York City. And we are very pleased to welcome to the show a New York Red Bull legend, Juan Pablo.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
How we doing, man? You doing all right?
I'm doing all right, yes.
It's good to see you again. The last time we saw you was at the convention, or we were at the draft. But a lot has changed with this team. A great start. You guys are off to a fantastic start.
Yeah, it's been a lot of changes from last year. We fortunate enough we got off a good start, but we still need to, there's a lot of changes still that I think probably going to be made. But it's important to get off a good start, to win some games that give you a little bit more, tranquility just to go into the season. The last couple of games hasn't been really good to us. But I feel that we have a little bit more strength and depth this year, and I think we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine.
Strength and depth. I mean, let's talk a little bit about your coach, because that was the first question I had. I said, what do you make of this guy? It seems like he's got it under control.
Yeah, he has organized the team, first of all, defensively. I mean, it's difficult to say that because the last few games we have conceded a few goals, but in general we look more organized. It's important to have more players to choose from, and that's what we got right now. Having said that, we have a few injuries that are, affecting us in general. But I feel that, this year we are not just, on the field, but also from the front office we're more organized. We're looking more into the club as a football, not as a soccer club, not as a drain company or stuff like that, which I think is the way it should be.
And how's the experience of playing in the new stadium? I know you had Juventus last night and you had a great victory. It must change. Just compare it to Giant Stadium and Red Bull Arena.
I think we talked about it early in Philadelphia this year. I mean, the stadium is going to change the perspective of the game in this area, and it's phenomenal. It's a beautiful stadium. I mean, there's nothing like it in this country. And yesterday, I was a little bit disappointed because I was expecting a little bit more people on it, especially with Juventus. With the players that they brought, they were playing, the majority of the best players. But still, though, it's a phenomenal stadium, phenomenal atmosphere. I'm happy to be part of it.
Now, what do you think about the prospect of possibly playing with Thierry Henry?
I think it's going to be phenomenal, not just for us as a club, but also for the league. I mean, I will say that he's one of the best players I ever played against. And he's arguably one of the best players of my generation, of our generation. Right. So just to have him here, he's only 32. He still has the ability to do it at any level. So I think it's going to be phenomenal for the industry in general in the United States, and it's going to help the team, and it's going to help the league, and it's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be one of the most exciting partnerships I think we've ever seen. Angel, Henry. Temris Lane has another question. Tem, what's your question for us?
I do. James from the Bronx, obviously a Red Bull supporter, has a question for you. What's your question?
Yeah, JPA, man. First, one love from ESC. Just trying to send that out to you. My question for you right now is, how did it feel to score that goal in Red Bull Arena against Juventus this weekend?
I mean, it's phenomenal. Although it was a friendly game, I think, there's no such a thing as a friendly game anymore. And there's always your reputation is on the line, your pride. It's a team with a lot of history, and it's important always to score goals against, against big teams.
We got to get out and check out the stadium. We haven't had a chance to get out there. We'll have to make a note of that for sure.
You are watching Fox Football Phone In, live from Nevada Smiths, where football is religion. We'll be back with Andy Gray of Sky Sports. It's Triple F on FSC.